Hey guys, Izzy from Endless RVing. I'm here with Keith from InTech. Behind us is the Terra Oasis.
Yes.
Brand new trailer for you. Keith is going to be here to fully explain this very popular and new launch for InTech. So Keith is the expert on this. I'm going to just hand it over to him. He's going to explain everything that's so great about this trailer.
So Terra is brand new for us. We just came out with it here in November. One thing that's very unique about InTech and to all InTechs is our construction and design. So everything we do is a full aluminum chassis, and then it has a full aluminum cage that's all welded together. Compared to a more modular design that you see in a lot of RVs, this starts out as a solid cage construction. And the benefits come with that your cabinetry, everything, the walls, it's all connected down to your base frame. It's not walls that are screwed or stapled down together.
So none of your framing is screwed, so that's not
Correct.
Coming out loose. Everything is
It's all welded together.
And now something like that, this is what, a 26-foot coach?
This is 26 length overall, yep.
What is the weight on something like this?
Your 5,700 pounds is your dry weight, and then you got a 7,500 pound capacity.
Okay, so you got a pretty good carrying capacity on here. So this is very clean up front. Can you explain what
it is? So our front cap design's unique. If you've seen our product before, we do this on the Luna and the Soul. What we call this is our tilt forward design. And what's unique about it is if you look at and you see it from the side profile too, this whole cap angles forward. And what that does on the inside of the coach is it gives you about an extra foot to foot and a half of interior space. So if you're looking at this 26 footer, you would often be looking at 27s or 28s. Get comparable interior space. The other thing we do with that is we give you the panoramic windshield up front. So that gives you a great look and style on the exterior, but on the inside it just opens the unit up. You know, great view of what's outside. You don't feel claustrophobic in there at all.
So you have your propane tanks are hidden double 20 pound?
They are, yeah. They're sealed right back behind that plate there. So kind of a clean look as opposed to having them sit up on the tongue.
And the advantage of the 20 pound, some people, they want to go with 30 and 40, but the big advantage of having 20 pounds is that you could swap them out anywhere. And you don't have to go to a special propane place. You go to your local gas station, you can swap them out right away.
Yep,
so it's pretty
easy
awesome.
to find.
All right, so now we're on the driver's side. I was just commenting, it just looks like a giant teardrop. It's a really cool design, but you're going to explain a little bit more of what's going on here.
Yeah, so our overall shape, we are keeping it in line a little more with the teardrop. We've kind of squared off the back end just for interior space, making sure we maximize that for you. But on the road side of the coach here, you'll have all your hookups. You're going to have a solar prep on the side, so you can do a portable solar setup. A lot of people have done custom setups on the roof as far as wanting solar as well. Also on this side, you're going to have your storage compartment. This can be a pass-through storage. In this unit, it's not because we have a kitchen on the other side, next to your kitchen that we'll show you. So we put a wall divider there. But if that was not on the other side, you would actually have pass-through all the way. Over here, you're also going to have your water fill, and then a little spray down hose that pops out right here.
Now, what are your tank sizes on here? Gray, fresh, black? What are you?
So fresh, we're running 44 gallons. Your gray and your black are both 39-gallon tanks.
Pretty good for a coach this size.
It is, and everything's a heated underbelly on it too.
That was my next
question. So we are running furnace down to there. We also put a tank heater, heat pads, and then also line heaters on there. So everything can run off a 12 volt, so when you're going down the road, you can switch all that over, still keep your tanks and lines from freezing.
Now you have the heat, so this is set up more for a longer season.
Correct.
What kind of insulation do you have in this unit?
So with our construction, our design, you're actually going to gain a 1-inch air gap because you're going to have that 1.5-inch aluminum tubing going through there that the wall's adhered to. And then on the wall board on the interior, you're going to have a bubble foil insulation. So you get about an R7 value on the insulation of this unit.
Awesome.
And then AC-wise and furnace-wise, you got a 26,000 BTU furnace and a 15,000 BTU AC.
Is there a heat pump in that AC? Is that, or can you
There's
option
not.
that?
Nope,
Okay.
no heat pump in that.
So we're in the back here. A couple of things I noticed, it's not crazy high. So like if I go up on my roof, gotta kind of get a little bit of height problems there, but LED tail lights. And what else do you have going on back here?
So across the back, you are going to be prepped for a backup camera. So you actually just pop that plate off, a camera plugs right in, you're ready to go. Coming down the back side, you'll see we have a 2-inch receiver on the back like we do on all of our units. So that's a great spot for a bike rack or a little carrying rack for some extra gear to go on to.
So when you're out there camping, you really want to be outside your camper. And something like this, I think, is genius. You just want to explain what this is.
Yeah, so we love having outdoor kitchens. We try and put them on everything we build. On this one here, this slides out, this whole assembly does. You got a little storage area for spatulas and cooking utensils and everything right there. We got a griddle on board. That plugs into your propane, so that's feeding off your 20-pound propane tanks up front. And then you have a refrigerator with a compressor on board. So this is all optional equipment on this unit, but a very popular option, we believe, just because it keeps you outside, cooking out and outdoors where you want to be.
And if you don't option this in, you're going to have your pass-through storage.
Correct. Then you have the pass-through storage on there.
And then you also have a table here that comes up and stores away with that gray. And then we also see, I like this awning. This is something different.
Nice awning. This is a 14-footer from Thule. It's got the lateral arm, so it's self-supporting. It has wind sensors on it, so if you walk away from the camper, you put the wind sensor on, things start moving too much, it actually retracts back in on its own. So really nice piece.
What I like about this, like, so the awning on our motorhome, you see the big arms scooted to the sidewall. This is just nice and clean. It just goes right to the top over the doors. I really like that.
Yep. All right, so on the inside here, we're gonna have a nice big U-shaped dinette. So one thing is, you look at that big front window on the outside, this is where you really gain the advantages of it. So this dinette area, you feel very open, very non-claustrophobic in this area. Coming over here to the kitchen, we're gonna have a nice, large, deep farmhouse sink. You're gonna have a 2-burner cooktop over here with cast iron grates. Coming down, you're gonna have a convection microwave. So this is nice because it's doing dual purpose for you. You can do your baking in it, but it also has all your microwave functions. Over here, we have a 10 cubic foot refrigerator. This is a 12 volt only refrigerator, and it has a compressor on board, so it cools very quickly. We did some testing with heat absorptions versus these and found the performance on the 12 volts to surpass it as far as how quickly they could cool and how much interior space. As you open this up, you get a lot of room in a fridge this size.
The lighting is a nice touch in here.
Yes, we got the little blue lights up in all of the cubbies, you know, some accent lighting across the front dinette. As much non-indirect light as we can give you provides a nicer feel, especially as it gets darker outside. You don't have to have such intense lighting from overhead. All right, as we come back over this direction, you'll see you have a TV in this area. You're also going to have your radio controls, command center. It's going to have the, you know, your tank, your water pumps, all those items you'll find here on the side. Up above, your AC system, you'll notice on this unit, is all ducted. So that really helps with noise. You've got a couple of vents coming out here into the main cabin area, then you'll also have some vents that go back into the bedroom area. Not having that AC direct blow into the unit reduces the noise heavily on them. Coming back through, you're going to have a bathroom on one side that's going to have your sink and your toilet, and you're going to have your shower on the other side. I'll let you take a peek in there. So good space for that bathroom, plenty of room to stand up, move around, and good storage underneath the sink there.
It's a good use of space in here, for sure.
As we pop to the other side, you're going to see your shower area. One cool thing about this shower that we do is we actually use an exterior door on it that completely seals off. So you don't have to fight with shower curtains. In a tighter shower area, the shower curtain's always kind of annoying to be sticking to, where this, you're not dealing with it. All right, as we move back to the bedroom area, you'll see we're gonna have a full-size queen for you. So this is a true 60 by 80. Makes it really nice for finding sheets and comforters and everything to fit on it. You've got good room to move all the way around the bed, so full walk around on this. On both sides, you're gonna have your own little nightstands with storage on each side of it, storage all the way across the top. So as you look through this unit, you'll notice we try to maximize in every area with some form of cubby or cabinet as an overhead to give you lots of storage points. On this side of the camper, you're gonna find a wardrobe area. So that gives you room for some shirts and hanging type items to go there.
This is a very spacious bedroom for a rig this size.
Yes, it is.
A lot of space.
And then underneath the bed, this is another great storage spot. So this whole thing is on gas shocks and comes up, and you have access to your water pump under there, but then you also have a ton of storage. All right, another neat feature in this one, to close off the room, you do have a sliding barn door. So this thing just closes off right there to provide privacy in the bedroom.
Well, thank you, Keith, for that detailed overview of this. I'm sure our subscribers are going to want to know what's the most important question they have. What is the MSRP if they want to get into something like this?
The MSRP on the one we looked at today is right at $59,000. Some of the optional equipment like the kitchen and the awning, if you were to remove those, you end up around $55,000.
So certainly this is going to be your higher end trailer for sure, but
yes,
the fit and finish in here, this is something like we've never really seen on a trailer with no slides. This is pretty cool. Very, very cool trailer. We thank you, Keith, for taking the time to give us a tour of this. And come check them out. If you're at the RV show, or even if you're an authorized dealer around, definitely check this coach out. And for myself, Keith, and MJ, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the road.